I'm done.
You quit?
You're not going to be disrespected by anybody. I don't know who you people think you are, but you don't treat anybody like this. It's not funny. I'm done.
Teachers are now fed up with the classroom. Literacy rates are down. They saying the kids are straight up dumb. Some teachers even, right? This has been going on for quite some time now. The kids are incapable of learning basic vocabulary words. It's a problem going on. They have no home training. Some teachers have to get physical with the students. It's a lot going on that's making teachers be like, you know what, I'm done. It's not worth the money, nor is it worth me being stressed out every day. That's what this video is about right here, family. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
A former English teacher going viral after posting a raw and unfiltered farewell video as she leaves the classroom behind after just 3 years. Listen.
A lot of these kids don't know how to read because they have had things read to them, or they can click a button and have something read out loud to them. I just don't think these kids even care. They don't care about making a difference in the world. They don't care about how to have a resume. They don't care how to write a resume. They don't care how to write a cover letter because ChatGPT will just do it for them. And I think that we need to cut off technology from these kids, probably until they go to college.
Hannah is a former teacher, and she joins us now. She posted that video. More than 1 million people have seen it.
And with AI becoming so accessible to children nowadays, especially teaching in an English or Core 4 classroom, it's been especially challenging kind of to have the kids comprehend and critical think and think for themselves on certain things.
Yeah.
So on my way out, I wanted to kind of raise awareness.
Kids been bad since back when I was in school. I've been out of school for a good minute now. I had a teacher quit back then. She quit on us, the math teacher. She couldn't take it no more. Then the math teacher across the hall quit too, right after that, because she couldn't take it. I know now with the way the world is going and the way disrespect has increased, I know it's way worse now. I couldn't even imagine what the teacher's going through now. Parents want to be the kids' friends. It's completely different now. The world is way worse. People act worse. The attitudes are worse. It's hard for you to find a normal person out in public. When you see somebody normal, you're like, okay, somebody normal, right? Somebody that's not looking at you crazy, talking to you crazy, somebody acting a fool. It's kind of rare, right? I know it's bad in the classrooms. That's all I'm trying to say. Because nobody cares about anything anymore. At least when we was young, we'd get a whooping if we get bad grades. I know me. I was an all A, B student. Pretty much all A's. I get a B, it's a problem. What's up with this? Why this not an A? If I get a C, it's over. I didn't have none of those. Not after finals, no. My grades were so good, I would fail the finals and still pass with an A every class. My parents weren't playing that. These days, parents don't care. They let the kids do whatever. Not all parents either. I'm not talking about everybody, because if you're an active parent that actually cares, that's old school. You got that old school upbringing that you're bringing your kids up like our parents brought us up, then I'm not talking to you. But I'm talking about most, not all.
America, I didn't quit teaching. It's crazy because I didn't think I'd be making this video so soon. I knew at some point I would cross paths and I need to make it, but not like this. I want to clear the air before anybody get to assuming. I was not fired. I was not forced to resign or anything like that. I actually quit because I had some family issues going on that I needed to attend to. And so I had to go home and visit family and stuff like that, make sure they were straight. But even aside from that, had these issues like with family not have happened, I still would have probably quit. Just because the school I was at was just a hostile work environment. To be honest with y'all, it's not the kids, bro. The kids wasn't the problem. It's the adults, bro. The adults that I work with, they just be doing too much, man.
With him, it's not the kids. It's the adults acting like kids. It's a hostile work environment. Because you see, the workforce really is like an elementary classroom. That's how the workforce is. That's the reason he quit, basically. Even if he didn't quit for the family issues, he's saying, I would have quit because my coworkers.
I was sitting in my car because who wants to go in the building before their contract time? Man, I saw a video of like one of the dopest science teachers ever on this app saying he quit. Mr. J, art not a science guy, quit. He has like damn near 700,000 followers. He is so cool, so funny as hell. High school science teacher. We met this summer at a training here in Houston. Cool as fuck. But he mentioned or referenced something about depression and hostile working environment. And I'm going to go, I don't know, I'm going to go on a limb here, go out on a limb here and say the hostile working environment had to be created by the adults who are fucking envious of him. I'm telling you, I'm going to put my paycheck on. That's what it is. Especially depending on the districts and the culture and the tradition. Them hoes be some fucking haters. You on social media, you popular, the kids love you. They hate you when the kids love you. And again, I don't really know what it could have been, but this is what don't make sense to me, okay? If I have an educator on my campus and they are very, very savvy with technology, very, very popular on social media, doing lessons, doing all the things, kids love them, relationships great with the kids, engagement, all of that shit, why would I be fucking with that teacher?
They hate you because they ain't you. Long story short, she's talking about the guy from the last clip. He popping on social media. The kids love him. He looked like a cool dude. And I guess a teacher's whole purpose of being a teacher is, okay, cool, yeah, I want to educate them, but at the same time, I want to be likable. And some people just ain't got it. They wasn't likable their whole life. Nobody liked you when you were in school, right? Nobody liked you at any job that you ever worked. You got into your career, people still don't like you. You're not that. You're just not a person that people flock to and people enjoy being around, talking to. You know, you got those teachers you don't like at all. When they out, you celebrate. We getting a substitute, yeah. Then you got the other teachers, the kids, they hate it when that teacher out. The teacher like, man, look, I'm out for jury duty. And the kid's like, no. And they just going for one day. Meanwhile, the teacher that's hating, that's not likable, she or he could be out for months. Kids wouldn't care. They'd be mad when the teacher come back like, dang, that teacher back. It's crazy that it's no different in the classroom than at the factory or in the office. It's the same thing.
Why wouldn't I see how I can pull that teacher up to the higher upper admin and utilize that teacher, utilize their skills? Clearly, they were probably making an amazing instructional coach. But no, those jobs are reserved for the mediocre ass relatives of y'all who don't know shit from sugar. That's who y'all give them jobs to. So we done lost another black male educator. Hope you see this, Mr. J. Take care of yourself. Your mental comes first. I know you said you hit the ceiling. You don't know what to do as far as your content is concerned. Keep teaching. You have a following. Your kids will follow you on YouTube to learn. They probably ain't finna be learning shit no way. It's probably finna be a sub sitting there twiddling their finger. Or one of your haters that didn't want you there. That's who gonna have to take over. And we know how that goes. Take care of yourself. Congratulations.
My exact thoughts too. Just because you are not in a classroom does not mean you have to stop teaching. The e-learning space is way bigger than being an in-person teacher. You could reach the whole world and get like he already doing. He already got 700,000 followers online. And if people really enjoy what he's talking about and what he's teaching about, then he can continue that through selling his own literature if he wants to. He can come out with his own books, his own courses, his own trainings. He can pretty much make his own online university if he wanted to do that. That way he's still able to provide for himself or his family and, you know, make a living. That's what would be best. Or he could get a job working online in general, being a tutor or just doing online teaching. There are a lot of platforms out there. He could become an online teacher. He could even go to another country, get him a TEFL and teach in Southeast Asia if he wanted to. But out there, I still feel it'll be hostile. It'll probably actually be worse, right? It might be some racism in those type of countries as a black educator. If he continues to be a teacher or not, the fact that a black male teacher left the classroom, another one, that is sad because we need more black educators, women and men, but especially men, because a lot of these students, they don't have fathers in their life. And good teachers like that, a lot of times they impact the kids' lives substantially to the point they are almost like their father figure. They look at them like that and look up to them. And, you know, they take what they taught them to heart, and it also makes a lasting effect to where it sticks with them for life. You hear that all the time. People be like, this teacher right here changed my life. If it wasn't for this teacher, then I don't know where I would be. Or this one really got through to me when I was going through it. Because if a kid is being bad or something, most times teachers just throw them in the corner or put them out in the hallway or whatever, but they never actually speak to them and actually figure out what's going on. Is it something in your personal life? Like what's up? Then you got those educators that do. I remember at my old school, it was a program called SOAR. And Mr., I ain't gonna say his name, but people looked at him like that. And what he developed was a program for the black male students where they would come, and it was basically like a therapy session. It was like a brotherhood where everybody could come together, and he basically put people in the hot seat. If you acting up, you in the hot seat, right? He gonna call you out. He gonna keep it all the way 1,000. And that program right there stuck with the students. People still talk about him to this day, about how impactful he was. Y'all get me? Look, family, drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this mass resignation that's going on in the classrooms. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Once again, it's your brother YT. Peace. I'll catch y'all on the next one. To my Hebrew fam, shalom.